What is up, guys? My name is Dustin. Welcome back to the channel, and this is an update video. I mentioned it on Twitter that I was going to do this because the last video I did was a live where I kind of briefly talked about the situation that Tristan and I are in with our family, and the whole living situation is just crazy. Now that I actually am a lot more calm about the situation and have like a clearer mind, I guess, it's easier for me to talk about. Basically, we were lied to. Our landlord took advantage of us, and yeah. So about like 4 months ago, he said that he was thinking about selling the house, but he wasn't sure. And then he never said anything to us about it again. Time passed. Next thing we know, there's people, like the landlord messages Trista and is like, hey, there's people coming to take pictures of the house. I'm selling the house. Now, Tristan and I didn't plan on staying here forever. We don't own this house. Obviously, we have a landlord. We rented it. And she actually rented this house long before her and I ever moved in together. And there's just a lot of issues. It's an old house. We had electricity issues in the past. There was black mold growing in the bathroom downstairs that they just painted over. Our bathtub almost fell through the floor up here and almost went into our kitchen one day when our kids were taking a bath. So like that all just finally got fixed, but that's besides the point. So people came, took pictures of the house, and we kind of started looking, and we were looking to buy. Now the problem with buying a house, especially now with this pandemic, is it is stupidly hard. The prices on houses and like to rent, just in general, moving and renting or trying to buy a house, everything has increased. It's a lot harder to get a loan now. So it's just a big mess. So then people came, put a for sale sign on the house. We were looking, no luck. Because with COVID, everything is just super difficult right now. Like you can actually look up videos on this online and it will tell you like how difficult it really is to buy a house right now. Just because the prices are just so increased. And the issue we're running into is Trista not having credit. She doesn't have bad credit. She just has no established credit at all. So she's never had a credit card. She's never had anything like that. She doesn't have any negative marks on her credit. She literally just has no credit. I have credit, and my credit is good, but it's not like really where it needs to be in order for us to get the type of house that we need. Because we need at least 3 bedrooms. We have 2 kids. My son's 8, my daughter's 5. My son's getting to that point, where he's growing and his body's changing. So, he needs his own kind of personal space. So, he needs his own room, and my daughter needs her own room. They're 2 very different children, and just them being together, like even during the day, like they just get really annoyed with each other and really sick of each other, and they could not share a room at all now. It would just be a nightmare for Trista and I, and they would be miserable. So we need at least 3 bedrooms. The problem is now, Trista and I both make good money, but Trista makes really good money. Trista makes more money than me now because she got a new position at work. She's a supervisor. So she definitely has the bigger income. So the problem we're facing is like, it's almost like I need my credit score with her income, or vice versa, however you want to look at it, or she needs my credit score with her income in order for us to get a good loan for a house. The only other way we could get a loan really is doing a conventional loan, which a lot of the times when you're buying a house requires 20% down. So if you're looking at a $150,000 house, you're looking at like 30 grand down, or even a $120,000 house. You're looking at $30,000 down. Obviously, that's a lot of money. So it's really hard for us to put the 20% down because we don't have that type of money. That's a lot of money, and that honestly takes a long time to save up. So basically, the landlord spoke to Trista not too long ago and was like, hey, look, yeah, there's a bank buying the house. You guys can still rent. And she told me that, and kind of had like this moment of relief where it was like, okay, well, we can just stay in this house just a little bit longer, save up some money. She can build some credit. We can get a loan. We can move out. Then the next day, the landlord texts Trista. Mind you, our landlord sucks. He will not come here. He will not call. He will not do anything in person. He does everything through text message because he is literally a big old P word. I'm not going to say it because I'm just going to start going off, because I honestly hate our landlord with a burning passion. Like, so much so to the point that honestly, if he came here, I'd probably punch him in the face. That's how mad I am at him, and that's how much I despise the guy. Like, that I would probably go to jail. I'm just being straight up, and that's all the more I'm going to say about him, and him just being a coward of a man. So yeah, he's a coward. But the next day, as I was saying, he texted Trista and was like, yeah, you guys have to be out by April 20th. And that was it. And now he's trying to get more money out of us. And I told Trista, do not pay him any money. He's a slumlord. He's a piece of crap. There was a point in time where I'm sitting upstairs, we had no electricity in the entire upstairs of our house, and he refused to fix it. Completely refused to fix it. And he is the landlord. Like I said, just painted over the black mold that was in the bathroom downstairs. Windows out on the porch, they're old windows, so they're like double paned. Like the outside panes completely cracked, some even shattered. Nothing to fix it. He's just a scumbag, really, when it all comes down to it. So now Tristan and I are in this bind of like, we literally have exactly from today, we have exactly 30 days to be out of our house, and to find a rental. Another issue we're running into is we have 2 dogs and a cat, and one of our dogs is big. We have a full-grown purebred German Shepherd, and a lot of people won't let us take the dogs, but we don't want to give up the dogs. So it's just kind of this big mess that's going on, and I just wanted to come on here and explain to you guys really what's happening and why I haven't been uploading, because there's a lot. Like, Trista's at work right now, and then she has 3 days off, and those 3 days off, like, I can't work my full shift, so I'm going to have to, like, work just what I can, and then we're going to just spend, like, the next 3 days just going through stuff and packing things and just preparing, and on top of that, trying to find a new place to live. Thank God we have family and friends that are looking out for us, but it's just, we're just kind of in a bind, and I just want you guys to understand that, like, I know I've been really quiet about it, and I know that I share a lot of my personal life with you guys, but this is just something that we're just trying to handle on our own because it's a very stressful situation. But I know we're going to get through it, and I just want you guys to know that I'm still going to try to record stuff and get stuff out for you guys, but I can't promise anything because right now, again, everything is just a mess. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up, though. I really hope you guys understand. You usually always do. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for letting me ramble and talk and actually kind of explain the situation a lot better than the last time, because when I went live like a week ago, my mind was just everywhere. I couldn't gather my thoughts and say what I wanted to say. So this was definitely a lot easier to make now that I can actually explain it to you guys, now that I'm kind of like in a clearer mindset. So thank you guys so much for watching. I promise I will be back. We will go hard. We will upload. I got tutorials planned. I got city episodes planned. I got survival stuff planned with Jeff and Rancher. I got a lot of stuff planned. In the meantime, you can catch me live streaming because it's just the easiest thing for me to do right now is to just live stream because it's just a lot more simple of a process. So I do go live every now and again. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite. I'm going to be playing some Marvel's Avengers. So if you want to, I'm going to leave a link to my Twitch down there. Go down there. Subscribe, or not even, you don't have to subscribe on Twitch, follow me on Twitch, and yeah, you guys can chat with me live, and you know, if you want to talk more about this, we can, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.